Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you guys an epic 400k squad builder. Now this team is going to be built around the Flashback SBC Paulinho. An awesome card. I did go ahead and get the loan version. I wanted to try them out to see if the SBC is actually worth doing. EA really should do this with like players over 100k. Give people a chance to try them as they're untradeable. The SBC is about 170k checking on Footbin, so not a bad price at all. Not too expensive, but not exactly cheap. It is kind of a lot of coins to tie up on a player, so is he worth it? I'm going to be letting you guys know in this video, basically like a mini player review. If you do enjoy, leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new. Also, if you guys do want me to build you a custom team, your own hybrid, be sure to click the link down below in the description. I'll make you the best possible team I can for only £5. And let's go ahead and start building this team that I'm going to be building in the 4-2-2 formation. However, I do play in another formation in game, and I'll show you guys at the end of the video how the team does play, as well as the player instructions. The goalkeeper is going to be from La Ligue, and we're going to be going with Courtois. A really solid goalkeeper, 6'6", so he's massive. 85 diving, 87 reflexes, quite good on 1v1s. Doesn't really make any mistakes, and he's about 20k, so kind of cheap. Not as good as other years, but still a really good goalkeeper. Then the center back on the left hand side, it is going to be his teammate, that is going to be Eder Militao. Now this guy's probably the most OP center back on the game. 79 pace, so he's rapid for a center back. He's very agile, really good on the ball as well, 71 ball control. The defensive stats aren't the best, but for some reason this guy in game intercepts everything. He's up there with like Sergio Ramos, Varane. I just can't believe how good he is for only being 81 rated. Then the left back, it is going to be another Brazilian, that is going to be Alex Telles, one of the top left backs on the game. He does have every stat of 75-11, so a decent height. High work rates with 91 stamina, so he doesn't get tired. Really well rounded, quite good on the attack and also defensively. You really can't go wrong for the price, only about 7k, and he's up there with like Alexandro, David Alaba. Then the center back on the right, we're going to be going with a Seria A player, that is going to be Manolas. Now this guy's incredibly quick for a center back, 82 pace, 6'2", low high work rates, only about 11k now, so fairly cheap. Awesome defensively, really aggressive. The only issues with passing is pretty bad, but for a center back that really doesn't matter as much. Then the right back, it is going to be his teammate, that is going to be Malqui. Now I do have him for the chemistry, but he wasn't bad. 85 pace, 74 defending. Looking at the card, it looks quite good actually. He does have almost every stat of 70, and that right there has been the back line. Then moving to midfield, the CDM on the right is going to be actually a center forward, that is going to be Mertens. Now of course I don't play him as a CDM in game, it's only for chemistry. He actually does play as a cam. He's one of my favorite players on the game and only about 50k, so not that expensive anymore. Incredible pace, awesome dribbling, high low work rates, 4-star 4-star. He's quite clinical, has really high agility and balance. This guy just fits the meta perfectly. The only issue he does have other than being weak is the stamina. I'm not too sure why these types of players have low stamina, like him, Lucas. It seems like agile, really quick players have low stamina for some reason. They're pro players, they should really have like 80 stamina and above. Unless you're like 35, I don't see how a player can have that low stamina. He can still last you a game, but if you get into like extra time in a FUT Champions game, you might have to sub him off. Then the CDM on the left hand side, we're going to be going off a center mid, that is going to be Alan. Now this guy's probably my favorite CDM on the whole game. He's basically a cheap Conte. Every stat of 74 star skills, 17k, so super cheap, that's a complete steal. This guy just has everything for a CDM. He's very agile, that makes him feel faster than 75 pace. He's also pretty good on the ball, has okay passing, and defensively he's a monster, intercepts everything. 90 aggression, 94 stamina, so he doesn't get tired. You really can't go wrong for the price. Then the cam on the left hand side, it is going to be of course the Flashback SBC Paulinho. Now looking at this card, it looks incredible. Every step of 76 foot. I believe last year he was 5'11", so did he grow an inch? That really doesn't matter though. He does have high work rates, 4-star skills. The SBC is about 170k, so not too expensive, but not exactly cheap. So how does he play in game? Is he worth it? I'm going to go ahead and first off compare him to his regular card. He did get a +5 on pace, a +4 on shooting, a +5 on passing, then a +4 on dribbling, defending, and physical. A really decent upgrade. Looking at the in-game stats, they look very nice. Decent pace, incredible shooting, above average passing, okay dribbling, defensively he's also decent, and physically he's a monster. This card really has a lot of pros, not that many cons. Let's go ahead and talk about the pros first. The first pro I had was a shooting. He has a really good shot, really powerful. If he does get a chance to score, he will. Another pro was his defending. Defensively, this guy's solid, but is he better than Alan defensively? I think no. Still defensively he's really good, especially stand tackle. Another pro was his physical. He felt quite strong, is very aggressive, and he really didn't lose stamina. You can just play him like on constant pressure the whole game. Those are really the main pros I noticed. Other minor pros are the skill moves, also the work rates and height. 6 foot, so a bit on the taller side, and with the work rates, he helps out defensively and on the attack. So now talking about the negatives, the first one is a weak foot. Although it is kind of a minor issue, 3 stars is good enough for center mid. For me, his biggest issue was that he did feel a bit clunky, not really off the ball, but on the ball he did. The agility and balance aren't that good, they're decent but could be better. That's really the only major issue he had. Other than that, he's a box-to-box midfielder. He does everything really well. You can play him as a center mid, CDM, even in cam, probably even as a striker. Is he worth the 170k? From my experience, I think he is, but only for certain people, and those people are the ones that have a lot of coins. 170k isn't too bad of a price where I would say don't do it, but at the same time, say you have like 200k, then don't do it. Also keep in mind Black Friday is coming up. They're going to be dropping a few SBCs then. The market is going to tank. Me personally, I think I might do the SBC. I really did enjoy this card. He's one of the top center mids on the game. I'm just going to see if he drops a bit in price. That's my opinion on this card. Worth doing, but only if you have a lot of coins. So then the cam on the right hand side, we're going to be going with a center forward. That is going to be Lacazette. A really good player this year. 82 pace, 85 shooting, 4-star, 4-star, about 27k, so not that expensive. Decent pace, really clinical, very good on the ball. Not the weakest player either, 73 strength, kind of underrated. One of the main reasons why is the pace. 82 may not seem like a lot, but he does feel a bit quicker in game. So then the striker on the right hand side, we're going to be going with his teammate. That is going to be Aubameyang, one of the top strikers in the Prem. Actually might be the best striker. 94 pace, 85 shooting, 4-star, 4-star, 6'2", 175k, so a bit on the expensive side, but he has dropped in price quite a bit over the past couple days. Rapid pace, really clinical, fairly strong, a really complete striker. The only issue is that he's a bit clunky, but other than that, an incredible striker in game, does so much damage. The only striker that compares is Heung-min Son. He's definitely better than Kane, a bit better than Aguero. 80 pace on a striker is just not good enough. Aubameyang really is a tank. Then the final player on the left hand side, we're going to be going with Firmino, a really consistent player over the past few years. 82 shooting, 87 dribbling, 4-star, 4-star, high work rates. You can play him on attack and also on midfield. He has decent pace, a really good shot on him, okay on the ball, and feels pretty strong. If you guys do want a quicker player, go ahead and use Lucas Moura instead. So that right there has been the team built for 400k, an awesome team. Now showing you guys how it does play in game. I do play in the 4-2-3-1. Alan and Paulinho do play as the CDMs. Firmino, Lacazette, and Dries Mertens as the cams, and up top Aubameyang. That's the best way to play with this team in game. You can also play in the 4-1-2-1-2 second variation, and then play Firmino as a center mid. That also works. I usually switch in between both. It really depends who I'm playing. So now getting on to the player instructions. I haven't showed them in a while and someone always comments about them, so here they are. I set the right back and left back on stay back while attacking. The CDMs on cut passing lane, stay back while attacking and cover center. The center attacking mids on stay forward, with the middle center attacking mid on free roam. Then the striker on stay forward, get in behind and stay central. Those right there are my player instructions. Go ahead and copy them, see if they work for you. So that right there has been the 400k squad builder around the flashback SBC Paulinho. A really nice SBC, an awesome card, one of the best midfielders on the game. The price for the SBC isn't bad. 170k isn't that expensive. Really only do the SBC if you have a lot of coins. He's a player that you guys can definitely use until the end of FIFA. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you have. Subscribe if you're new. And if you guys do want me to build you a custom team, be sure to click the link down below in the description. It's been ETG and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.